Okay, so we're here with the picture, a small painting of a dog with a yellow border. Tell us.
Yeah, the dog. I don't like really dogs. My family has had a lot of dogs, and I grow with a lot of dogs, but more with cats. My grandmother had like 12 cats in the house, and I know why, but I prefer always cats than dogs. Because cats are more independent animals. Go away, you open the window in the city also, no, go away, you just put the food, it will come and eat, blah blah blah. The dog has all this dependence. Seems like that the people needs some company on
Yeah.
the no the world that we are, and it's a animal to be with you, no, it's not like a cat. The cat don't matter, just want to eat.
Yeah. And this dog's got a story though, hasn't it? This little one.
Yeah, I start to paint dogs. Now I have some dogs, all other dogs, but I start to paint at the beginning because a friend of mine had this galgo dog that was rescue, blah blah blah, and this dog was very traumatized. And I start to paint because I start to create a relation with this dog. It's a little bit uh,
Contradictory.
contradictory, yes. But I think that I start to paint this dog because this dog was so fragile, needs really the person to exist, and this dog didn't want to be near of anyone, was afraid of all cars, persons, dogs, birds, and was a very nice process in 1 year, that was like start to be with you, start to manage to be chill with you, and was very nice, very important to me too. And well, it's why I paint this galgo, and I had some like 6 or 7 paintings of this dog. Now I just have 2 or 3 because the other went do a promenade. Yes.
Testing. Right, you talking how long?
Yeah. Well, this painting, the Fat John painting, I made that because, in fact, a long time ago, he had like Tasco, a bar, and was a very trashy bar, in fact, in my city. And he went out because the owner just said, "You have to go away. I want to buy to renovate the house and do a fancy shit here." And he said, "Okay, no problem, because I have a big house, like abandoned house, with some animals there, and I will do my own bar."
Which animals?
It's this animal like a swan.
That's a swan.
Yeah,
Swan.
on the house, and he said like, but
Where did he get a swan?
I don't know. He just had like on the outdoor on the house. These houses that have a garden inside,
Okay.
And the swan were there like walking, blah blah blah. And yeah, he is a very specific person. He drinks like 5 liters wine a day. It's like very crazy. And when he changed to this new place, it's like in a very specific street in Porto, that you have a lot of prostitution and these things. And he moved the tobacco machine, the Sagres symbol, all these things that were in the official bar, he put in this house and opened the door like to friends and to people.
What time is he open and close the place?
I think that it's all day. Yesterday I passed like at 10 and he was open. But it's
in the morning or the night?
The night.
Okay.
And the bar is very strange because the bar is a house, no? With these presuntos there,
Hanging down.
Hanging down with all the oil going on the floor. And the first time that I went there, was a friend that said, "Hey, you have to come here, drink a beer." We entered there and he said, "Okay, we drink a beer because it's closed, and we don't touch anything," because was very very like insane.
Greasy.
Yeah, greasy all over the way, and he has always this white talho
And the
clothes.
apron.
Apron, always.
Is it always dirty or is it clean?
I didn't see very well, but I think that it's not very clean. Another thing that is very interesting. The guy, you are drinking beer there, and he say like that. Oh, I have like 12 beers on the fridge. No problem. And he start to drink, and he said, "Oh, they are finished. I have to go to my to the Continente supermarket with my chariot." And he has these like old ladies.
Like a granny trolley.
Yeah, granny trolley, and he goes there to buy 20 beers again, like that. And I said, João, why you don't buy like 50 beers? No, I prefer like that. And well, when we went there last time, I said I have to do a painting of this guy, like he's a very special guy, and I did this painting that it's in a new place. You can see like the cardápio, the menu.
Yeah.
That's sardinhas com pimentos. And he always cook just a lunch for drunk people. In fact, nobody goes there. He say, "Oh, I have a big group of Russian people that come," but well, I never saw a tourist there. Because it's like, and he's always on the window seeing what's happening on this strange street.
Wow.
And I would like, in fact, to photograph this painting and give him a big print, but well, I have to frame it and blah blah blah. Imagine without frame, it's all oil all over the way. But I have to do that. In fact.
Great. All right. I think we can.
You see the bottle of wine there?
Yeah, in the right hand corner.
Yeah, right corner. Yeah.
So Albert took me to the place after we'd recorded that sound, Fat John's Bar, and. It was absolutely shocking. I couldn't believe. I mean, the place had a lot of character, but it was just disgusting. I've been to a lot of places in my life, a lot of like lefty squats and druggy places and places you don't want to go, but this was like another level. It was like a restaurant there, just like a Mad Max restaurant. I went out into the back to drink the beer outside, because inside it was a bit intense, and there was a bin, a trash can, with juice coming out of the bottom of it. Oh my God, when I stood near it, it was like much more foul than when you go next to a bin man's van, It was more, because I think that bin juice had been there for weeks and weeks and weeks, so it was like, the smell was insane. And then we went to a restaurant afterwards, and I almost couldn't eat the food because I still had that smell and the stickiness and everything like that. So after Albert took me there, I thought, wow, this painting's, for a start, this painting's a lot more clean than the place. And I said, why don't you give him the real painting, And he said, no, it'll get destroyed there, all the oil, which I understand. So yeah, what an experience. I felt traumatized after that. And Albert said that he's taken friends there before, and they've refused to go inside. But the people there was a few men in there, and they were very friendly and chill. I guess the environment's not bad, It's just some old men with not much money drinking some cheap beers and eating some food which didn't look very safe, Anyway, whatever. You've got Albert painting a swan. And it's quite relaxing to watch. And at first I was just going to make this like one of my standard videos where I talk all the time. And I thought, no, it's also much harder to talk about paintings that I really like. Because all I really want to say is, I really like this one. I like the colours, I like the forms. And it it's not so interesting. So I got Albert to talk about them, which was really nice. And I realised that in the future, I should start collaborating more with people and letting their voice be heard, because it's not all about me and my voice. This Albert's got loads of interesting stories, backstories to tell about these paintings and the process. Okay, now we're looking at a painting of a cat, a naked woman, and a yellow monster in the corner. Yeah, tell us about this one.
Yeah, this one was a painting that I did like, I don't know, 1 year ago. Well, I put in the exhibition in Termita with you, when I did the exhibition with you. And this painting is about one story that I had. One day I entered in a bar in Porto, near of Fat John. In fact, is the next bar, the most beautiful street in Porto. And
What's the most beautiful street called?
Rua Santo Ildefonso.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I was born there, in fact.
Really?
Yeah, but it was like 50 meters back, in
Okay.
another part of Santo Ildefonso street. Well, and I went there to dinner with some friends. When I entered in the door, was like I saw an image that I will never forget, because I saw this girl, seemed like very drunk, with one booby out of the dress,
Yeah.
and a guy that it's a monster, the yellow monster. He was taking drugs, LSD, and was trying to go home with this girl, you know. And yeah, this place is very interesting, because the person that cooks in the kitchen,
The chef, yeah.
the chef is like the wife of the guy that is serving in the balcony.
Okay.
And when the food is ready, she has a spoon and start to put
Like bang the spoon.
tap the spoon on the window, you know, tang tang. All the people hear that. It's like, what is happening here? Yeah, and the cat, it's me. I was seeing.
Oh, why is the cat so fat?
Yeah, because I went to dinner, no, like a good meal. I was very full.
And why has she got both boobies out in the picture and not one?
Yeah, because I'm lying to you. This was no. This is the story of the painting. But at the beginning, I start to draw the girl with a reference.
Okay.
That was a reference of a painting, you know, on the book that I have here. And well, this was the position that the girl had on the book, you know.
Okay.
And it's I think it's not Matisse. It's yeah, maybe I don't remember which book, but was the painting.
Okay, now he's went to look for the book.
I will try to wait a bit.
He can't find the
It'd be
book.
nice that you see the photo.
And now he's walking from one side of the room to the other.
I don't find the book.
He can't find the book.
Very tragic.
Very tragic. He thinks that he knows where it is. Now he's running to the side of the studio.
Records. I
Found it. Gauguin.
And I don't know. Yeah, it's I start to see that painting.
And Gauguin never draws big boobies, does he, really?
Very sweet boobies. This is more like aggressive boobies. But she was in this very like tragic.
Tragic boobies.
No, tragic. When you saw the girl, no, you could feel that she was not in harmony. You know,
Okay.
she was sad. You know, and the Gauguin, you see, you feel serenity.
Yeah.
It's not a Serenity Girl, this one that I
No.
paint, but that was a little bit at the beginning the inspiration. for
Okay, I'll
that.
have to take a picture inside the book.
Yeah.
Not now because we're
No,
recording,
no,
but
yeah.
I'll have to take a picture and put it on the video now.
Yeah, very nice. And that was also the reference to another painting that I have here that I can show you after.
Okay, yeah.
That I talked before